What's up? This reading is for Aquarius, all placements, and for anyone who is called to this video. So the video title is unnamed because, I don't know, I was trying to get the name of it and all I heard was unnamed. And I was like, okay, so here we go on that. All right, I just want to share with you kind of, I don't know if you can see it. The light is a little bright. Okay. I've been seeing this image. It's like a hooded person, okay, and it has like this vibration, this rainbow vibration. So all of these are like rainbow colors, and it's like going through, and it's the vibration of a square, okay, and it's been coming to me, and I haven't understood exactly what it is, because one, the shape, I mean, I know that the square is stability, right? Yes. And then the shape of it, I just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't resonating, and it was feeling, I felt the vibration, but it also felt very physical. It felt very, very blunt, this shape, right? And this person, it reminded me of the hooded image in the Light Seers deck, which is the death card, right? Death and rebirth. And so when I was called to the table, and the message that I got was, a portal gateway unto thy heart is opening. Honor thy path, thou has been shown thee with love. Okay, so I feel like many of you guys have been shown what your path is, or you will be shown what your path is in a dream. Okay, yes, and yes. Kind of how this channel came to me. Upon waking, I heard the name, and then I received the download of what to do. Okay, so I feel like many of you guys, that either has happened to you, or it will happen to you, or it's going to increase. Okay, so also we talked about this before, having a dream journal, because your dreams are about to get very vivid, and they're about to be very symbolic of what is to come. So a lot of you guys, your prophetic abilities, okay, to see the future, receive the future, is about to really pop open. I feel like yes, and yes. And so it's going to be important for you to follow your heart, and come inside, where it's this energy of before, you might have been stopped by anxiety or fear, or worried that you're going to make the wrong choice, or worried about what other people thought, or even just fear of the unknown, of what this ultimately is going to bring to your life, or how it's going to change your life, or what have you. But it's this energy of just going forth, right, in the space of your heart. So surrendering control, actually bowing your head down, speaking to your heart and saying, I surrender control, I trust, you know, my heart is light, and allowing yourself to really embody that energy and clear any blockages that would delay you from taking action on an intuitive sight or intuitive hit. Okay, yes, and yes. So the other thing that I heard when I was like drawing this, I heard metropolis, megalithic, and then I heard phone home, ET, right? So when I'm in my waking day and I hear phone home, I know that Star Family is trying to contact me, and it's time to go ahead and connect into the Star Family. So for you, it might be like Sirius. I connect into the Pleiades, right? So it might be Pleiades, or it might be someone else. And with that, I need to say that the 100 reading for this week is uploading, okay? And there's an activation, there's a clearing in there, there's an activation in there, a light language activation upgrade as well. All right, that's going to be probably after this loads. That should probably be loaded to the site for you guys as well. But anyway, so there's this energy of you really tapping into your heart space. So if you could think of all of your chakras as stars, right? And as galaxies, as universes within itself. And if you were to tap into the universe of your heart, the star of your heart, and you were to phone home, if you were to go as deep as you could into your heart space, and you phoning home is like you opening a portal into the deepest part of your love, into your seed point conception, right, where you can get direct information from source energy, right, and come into this very stable connection with source. And that's coming through now. So that's what I'm feeling. This image here is really representing, is you being able to get into this very stable connection with source. All right, and you receive accurate information because you are connecting into the source. It's like, it's almost the energy of star, like I'm hearing, okay, star and light codes that are being downloaded to you to allow you to activate very deep parts of your blueprint, okay, of your blueprint and your innate abilities. All right, and I'm feeling a lot of like weird energy, like I'm trying to, yeah, there's a fear. I can feel it. There's a fear of like opening to who you truly are, or accepting who you truly are, or opening to your gifts, or opening to contact. So some of you guys too, you haven't actually made contact with your star families yet, your galactic families, and there might be a fear around that, especially if you're just now kind of waking up to the fact that there are other energies out there besides earthly beings and that kind of a thing. You know, there's other consciousness out there. There's other dimensions and realms, you know, universes. So you might be just kind of just waking up and just kind of fearing that energy. And I feel like this portal gateway is going to be the thing that allows you to release that. Okay, so surrendering control, and it's just very simple, saying I surrender control. Okay, I surrender control. I surrender control. You know, I surrender control. I surrender to the light of my heart. I surrender to the light of my being. I surrender control. And even in just doing that and imagining yourself going deep into your heart, you will find yourself getting into a cosmic gateway. Okay, and these swirls of energy will come in, and you will allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. So this is the gateway, even though it's kind of like on his head. Okay, it's the way I was seeing it, but I feel like it's his whole body, but I was just seeing the portion that was not cloaked. Okay, because this being, this energy, this image that was coming to me is basically is cloaked. Okay, and it's like, it's divine energy, but it's also, it's definitely a new guide as well. So if you've had some of you guys are definitely going to be getting star beings as new guides on your primary team. Okay, and so it's this energy of opening your heart to the truth, opening your heart to your deepest truth. All right, so that way you can allow connection. Yes, yes. Yeah, because many of you guys are going to be working with star children. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with like what I mean by star children, it's just very advanced souls. They are tapped in from birth. They could be autistic, but a lot of the souls that are coming, it's this ability where they have their psychic abilities. Everything is just popped. All right, they're highly intelligent. They could be very musical, they could be very analytical, they could be very artistic, just very, they're so advanced, and you see this from a very young age. And so a lot of you guys are going to be working with these children, okay, or you're going to be working with their parents. All right, so that way you can provide support for them in other ways. Okay, or you may, and this is that energy of you guys coming in and working with different bloodlines. Some of you may be working with like their aunts or their uncles, and this is because you're meant to be transferring these light codes, okay, of love onto whoever is going to be directly responsible, accountable for the protection of these children. And the protection really isn't like like a shielding. It is a protection to allow them to bloom and to expand at the rate that their heart wants them to, so it's this love without bounds. It's this beautiful wildfire energy. And I always see wildfire energy as like wildflowers just growing just growing, and there's no barriers, and they're just allowed to just sprout. Okay, and they're allowed to sprout. They're allowed to explore their minds. They're allowed to explore their hearts. It's a very beautiful energy. All right, but this is the thing: before you are put in that position, into that placement, which I feel again is going to be in 2023 for most of you guys, you have to do this for yourself. You have to break free. You have to break open. Your heart has to break open from any chains. All right. So this is why it's this portal gateway of you walking through. And oftentimes a gateway, you don't know what's on the other side, and it looks like it could be the same thing that you're walking into. Okay, as in like a gate where both sides of the gate looking at the human eye look the same, and you're like, why would I walk through there? I'm just going to be on the other side, and it's going to just be the same of what I'm experiencing, right? Well, that's just a perspective shift that you guys are going to be going through to release yourself, so that way any time you walk into a gateway, okay, so this is an walking across tracks. This is walking under like passageways, so like under throughway passages, under any kind of like where you're going underneath of something, or you're walking over a bridge, or you're walking over tracks. Okay, this is like gateway entering. So even you entering into a new building you've never been into, or you entering into a gateway of a field or of any kind. Okay, all of these are like portal entries, and it's also you quantum leaping. Okay, into a new reality that is the one that is in alignment with your highest joy. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with my readings, I speak light language. Okay, thank you for the likes, guys. So yeah, it's very powerful. And today, I'm looking at today is December 6th that we're doing this, right? So it's the 6th, and then we have 6-6. We have 4 sixes. All right, so this is like a beautiful day of like super alignment. It's also 12-12, so it's a day of just surrendering to your heart and just allowing yourself to like burst open, burst free. So whatever you're being called to do today, just do it. Don't even question it. Just do it, because you don't know what is on the other side of that for you. Because remember that the human eye can only see what the human eye can see, and the heart can see all. Okay, yeah. And also in the reading that's uploading, the 100 reading that's uploading, the Align and Activate, you'll see it shortly. There's Amber that we're working with in that reading as well. Okay, so you're going to see that. Yes, yes, and yes. So 2, the path of the gods. Oh my God, I love this. Decisions, meetings, future plans. Okay, the path of the gods. I definitely know I saw 3332. So you guys are definitely and I'm seeing it now. You're manifesting true love. Okay, so some of you guys, it's a project. Some of you guys, it's a person. Okay, you're manifesting that true love, and it was the code that you'll probably see in your reality, all right, as a confirmation that it's on its way, is the 333 2. Okay. And this is a 2 as well. This path of gods. It's also the energy of 2 of swords coming through, and you going with your heart space. And like, yeah, it's like no holding back. Like, you guys are getting a preview. Okay, there's going to be a preview. You're going to get a glimpse into what your 2023 is going to be like. And for many of you, it may be during meditation, or it may be during a dream. Okay, or it may be like a time in your day when you just feel so freaking aligned and so in harmonic balance, and you're like, wow, this is the feeling that I'm going to be exuding all day long. This is the feeling that I'm going to manifest every single day. Like, this is it, and it's going to be so empowering for you, and you're going to get so much confirmation that the things that you're doing is what you need to keep doing, or you're going to get a confirmation of, okay, stop that, start this type of energy. This is 6, the light priestess, galactic wisdom, cosmic ritual. Yes. And that's exactly kind of what we were just talking about, what's going to be coming in. Look at that. The card is even like super bright. You see that? Wow. That is so beautiful. She's also, look at this. She's also cloaked too with a cloak of light. Can you see that? So definitely, you guys, oh my goodness, it's going to be a powerful contact. So when you're in meditation, and if you're in meditation and you get this contact, right, by going deep into your heart, and then the above comes in, okay? So galactic star being comes into you. To remember the experience, just ask that all of this be brought into your present moment, okay? So that you can remember it and then go ahead and journal. And the same thing, like for sleeping, just intend to remember your dreams upon waking, so that way when you wake up you can record, okay, whatever it was that you received or what happened. Because many of you guys too, there's a book of stories of like sharing your moments of activation, sharing your like these stories of contact, but these stories of I just heard it's like involvement, but it's like envelopement, which I know envelopement isn't a word, but it's kind of like that. It's like sharing your stories of how you were enveloped in so much love, and however you decide to call this, because you may feel that it's source, and you may say, this is how Father, this is how Abba has contacted me, and sharing that story either like on video or podcast, or through your artwork, or through your music, or through actually writing your stories or something like this. And then others of you, it's going to be like, sharing stories of the stars. Like I feel a beautiful writing. I feel like it's this energy of either like writing a movie script or writing a story of like a galactic contact, but it's this beautiful contact with unconditional love that's coming through. So you're just being encouraged to write your stories from your heart, and then whatever comes of it comes of it. Because some of you guys, it may not be like mass production or something like that, but it may be in your inner circles. Maybe just be with the children, or with your children, sharing the story of entering the cave and coming out as a mermaid, or how, you know what I mean? Like it's this energy of you alighting the imagination within, and then you sharing that light with others, so that people can have access to create their heaven on earth, right? A lot of us have lost access to our imagination, have lost access to thinking like a child, and what's coming through is that is about to be activated within you, so that you can express yourself in this beautiful energy of the wildflower, like the wild fire. I don't know, it's like wildfire, wildflower. It's this beautiful energy of just it's like the mystical realms coming alive through your words, through your vibration. So also some of you guys dancing your stories out. Yeah, and that's why, like, that's where the music is coming in too, because some of you guys, writing your symphonies. I love that. Writing your lyrics, writing your music, and letting it flow through you. And it's like, and sources showing me like the music is being written on the staff, and it's coming out as if the musical notes are flowers. Okay, so it's definitely this very powerful energy of a new life, a life restored. Okay, very, very powerful. Okay, guys, like it's I don't even know, it's like it's just incredibly beautiful. All right, incredibly beautiful. And it's also the energy of crown, like really opening, and you becoming who you're supposed to be. Okay, without the veils, you really seeing yourself as who you truly are, seeing that you are pure unconditional love. All right, that's all that came from her. She's okay, high priestess energy. So those of you who don't consider yourself a high priest or high priestess, I feel like after this week, even after December, that is going to completely change, and you're going to activate to your psychic abilities. Okay, and those of you who already claim this, it's going to be a deeper initiate activation. All right. Again, some of you guys definitely, if you haven't read or listened to the Saint Germain discourses, that is also something that is being recommended at this time. And this is number 26. So 2 and 6, right? It's representing again the end of the Piscean age, and again it's the anchoring into Aquarius. Okay, so this is this very deep rooting of we are Aquarius. Okay, yes, yes. Yeah, 1313 also I'm seeing death and rebirth. Okay, so again with High Priestess energy, High Priestess is not only very mystical, magical, but the High Priestess is very wise and very knowledgeable. So this is the energy of your magic and your wisdom becoming one. Okay, so the masculine and the feminine energies becoming one. And again, this is 633, 33. So you might be seeing 33 a lot. You might be seeing, you might be connecting to Ascended Master Jesus a lot as well. As you know, in the readings that we've been recently posting that thank you, yes, BJ's been coming out. Okay, Yeshua ben Joseph, so he's been coming and he's been standing and he has been coming through the cards. He has been marking the cards with his rose. All right, yes, helping you to come into greater compassion and peace, so that way all of your divine skills and wisdom and talents, okay, and gifts can open up. Your treasure chest is opened before you. Okay, and then we got 27, full moon temple. Yes, 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 yes. And I just saw 27 people in the chat at the same time. Yo, oh my God, I love the synchronicities. All right, celebration, peak, transcendent moment. All right, you guys see that? Yes, I love it. I love it. So listen, powerful. 2727 has been coming a lot, which is also number 9. Okay, so with the 2, the High Priestess energy, with the 7, the Chariot. Okay, so you moving forward and you listening to your intuition and you moving forward with that energy. And the 9 is you knowing nothing is missing and you allowing yourself to receive and to not get stuck on let me see, like attached to the future. Okay, because I feel like many of you have released your attachment to the past, and so now it's like releasing the attachment to the future, so that way you surrender attachment to the results, which is a beautiful crown opening. All right, when you are no longer attached to the results, you make way for the divine to come in and miracles happen. All right, because that is you in divine flow. So from this moment on, full moon manifestation rituals are going to, like, it's a must. Okay, I just got to put it out there. It's a yes, yes. All right. I just heard a song on that. Yes, I just heard a song on that. But it's a yes, yes. Also give me energy of Atlantis coming in and energy of Lemuria as well. All right, with that. So it's very powerful. And that would make so much sense, because the 100 reading that is uploading right now, guys, we're working with Lemurian star seeds. Okay, so yes, 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 and you know we've already been working with Atlantis very strongly with Thoth and other energies coming in. So while we're saying that, some of you guys were High Priestess in Lemuria, High Priestess in Lemuria, or Atlantis, or in both. Okay, and you probably were also High Priestess back in the ages of the kings. Okay, so the King Arthur type Avalon energy, and you probably were High Priestess also in Egypt as well. All right, so transcendent moment. This is this energy of you going, and because I'm seeing this as your third eye being like dumb protected. Okay, that's how I'm seeing that. And inside of here, inside of that sacred place, I'm hearing and I'm feeling, I surrender. You know, just right there in your pineal gland, you saying that word, and you putting that light there, you glowing your light. I surrender. All right, and also the energy of serenity. Okay, bliss, peace, very calm, saying those words, and like, and this is where, again, your imagination, where you are able to within seconds, okay, within seconds, you're able to lose yourself inside of yourself, okay. And this is this isn't a losing of a you know, like of I was lost and I'm found. This is not like an Amazing Grace type of loss. This is a loss where you completely surrender all, and you allow yourself to receive the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful third eye activation and upgrade just by using those words, okay, that empower you to release the veils and to dissolve anything that was holding you back. All right, any fear. There's also grief and shame that is being released as well. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of you guys, things are coming up. Those movies, okay, memories are coming up. Do not get alarmed when a lot of memories, okay, these memory movies are coming up to you. That is beautiful. This is those unprocessed experiences, traumas, okay, emotions. They're coming out so that way they can be processed, right, by you witnessing it and you finally letting go. Letting go. Okay, so you see the transition? Thank you. The transition, letting go. All right, so we transition from the 6 to the 9, 69. This is you coming into union, all right, with your sacred self, Iro Samala. I also see this light priestess here as your higher self as well. All right, so if you're not saying the name of your higher self often so that you can awaken, then that's going to be something you want to start doing as well. So the energy of I'm awake, I'm alert, okay? I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm alive. Those are those 3 A's. I love you guys. Archangels coming through too. Whenever I see triple A's, it just reminds me that the archangels have arrived, okay? You get that? Archangels have arrived. Don't worry about the H. There goes the A's, okay? And I awake. I'm alert. Okay? Just over and over again. Over and over again. I'm alive. This wakes you up. It clears any kind of programming off of you, and it helps you to align. Okay? We love the A's. We love the A's. Okay? Some of you guys writing A's down on one sheet of paper, just writing an A all the way down. Not only is it a mindfulness meditation, but it also is an activation for you as well. All right? It's some kind of alignment, something with that. If you resonate with it, then I feel like your heart knows what that is for you, okay? Yeah. Also, the energy of celebration and peak is coming in. So celebrate, you know, listen to songs that get you in the energy of celebrate. I remember when we first started this channel, and the song by Tiana Taylor was coming up, and it was, I've made it, right? Like, I made it. So listen to these kinds of songs. We love listening to Fancy, Iggy Azalea. It does whatever your drive is, okay? Or jive, all right? Whatever your groove is, whatever gets you. Glorious by Macklemore. Whatever gets you in that energy of celebration, celebrate, okay? Keep yourself in that high vibration and use music, okay? Use your music. Use that sound to keep you there. Also, if you're having trouble, all right, with the anxiety, listening to the solfeggio frequencies, okay, the different ones. There's YouTube videos where they go through all of them, and you can align that way as well. Listen to the pure tones. I understand, and some of you, it might be sensitive on your ears, but that is because there are things that you need to hear. Okay, and so listening to the pure tone frequency is going to help alleviate you from anything that is stopping you, making you being afraid of hearing the truth. Okay, like some of that energy of hearing the truth, and I gotta say, like, this is a trigger, and this is a trigger. I don't want to hurt anybody's heart. Okay, but she did not love you. He did not love you. He used you for clout. She used you for money. All right? It was a codependent relationship. He was only afraid. That's why he stayed. Okay, these kinds of things. Okay, forgive me. Because I don't mean to hurt anyone. Okay, so forgive me. Forgive me. Listen. The things that your heart needs to say to you, the time is now for you to hear it. It could be a whole bunch of different other things, okay? It could be he's not coming back. Okay? It could be things like this. So, if you're called to that, go ahead and do that so that you can clear, so you can come into this beautiful alignment, all right? Also, the 100 reading that's going to be coming out, watch that, okay? It's going to also help you clear. It's going to help you harmonize, align, activate. Irosamala. Yeah, I'm hearing 1414 also. So, your angels are around you, okay? Your guardian angels are around you so much. Just be patient, all right? You are manifesting stability. You are manifesting increased prosperity. And also I heard increased diligence, all right? So giving you the energy, Queen of Inspiration. So the Queen of Wands coming through. Irosamala, Irosimina. I think this is Queen of Wands, but Inspiration might be the Queen of Swords. We'll find out. But I feel the first thing, yeah, there goes the Jaguar. You guys see it? Yeah. Ooh, this is beautiful. There goes those pyramids, y'all. Okay. You remember, I forget which one it was, but we did, we showed you guys how you could use your Organite pyramids, all right, on your hand, activating your Nardis. I don't know why I said Nardi, but Nadis, okay, activating in your hands and putting your pyramid on your hand and opening to receive, helping you to ground, especially if you have ones that just raise positive energy. You can put your pyramid right on your hand. The Organites are really awesome because it does have that grounding in there, all right, and it will help you open. Even right now, I'm feeling my feet chakra open. I'm feeling myself releasing, okay? So you can do that, and you can do it wherever you are. You can also do it like walking outside will be really awesome as well. Sometimes when I'm in the car, I'm doing it, okay? So that's coming out with that, okay? Or if you guys just have triangles in general, crystals and things like that, to start to just put them on your hand chakra, so that you can get a higher opening, okay? I also feel like your sun energy is shining. So this gateway really is this opening of that sacral, of those lower chakras, okay? Really getting you into opening up who you are so that you can share that, so that you can shine. So shining your solar plexus energy. All right, so this is where the water and the sun is working together, right? Samala. Masculine, feminine principles. Balance. Three of Inspiration. Ooh, I love this with the dominoes. We had used an analogy, and it was if there's pieces in your domino like trail that are missing, when the dominoes start to fall, then it's not going to knock over. It's not going to start the next, adventure. But that's okay, because that's your opening, that's your doorway. Look at that. That's your quantum leap. So this is confirmation that going through that doorway is going to be a quantum leap. All right. And that part when the dominoes don't knock over the next ones because there's dominoes missing, that is your time to go into your heart space. That is your time of meditation. That is your time of revelation, of reflection. Okay. And then you walk through that doorway. Yes. Or you walk over those tracks. Okay, Irosimana la utubala, isnimina lukuba. Isimala suturos nomoba. Very beautiful, okay? I don't know. Today seems like it's going to be a day of just like super opening. We got 8 of Voices. Yeah, okay. So Voices is the swords. So this is 3 of Wands, seeing the possibilities. Thank you. And 7 of Emotions, 7 of Cups. So this was in reverse. You guys, if you watch my readings, I don't really do reversals because I read for both sides of the cards. Okay. And when I'm adding the numbers together, 15. So this is an attachment energy that's releasing from you guys. By you walking through, by you opening and seeing the possibilities, by you releasing the limitations, by you seeing that all things are possible. Okay. I'm also feeling it's an entrapment that you're releasing. You see that? Look at that. Okay, so there's your crown releasing, and also third eye. We did some third eye yoga. I can't remember what video it was, but there's some third eye yoga doing the infinity sign of just releasing any cords and attachments from your third eye, allowing you to see the truth, whatever that is, right? Whatever that is. And then also with the 70 of emotions, like she's staring down. It was upside down, right? So in the past, you staring down at your past experiences and you being so locked on that and you not allowing yourself to kind of look up, all right, to get out of the depth of the past. And so I feel what's happening is now you're releasing yourself from this prison of the mind, okay? And you're releasing yourself from the prison of your emotions, and you're coming into this beautiful opening by going through this walkway, this doorway. For some of you guys, a doorway also can be created by you doing you listening to music on the treadmill or any kind of aerobic activity, okay? Because music is also a portal, right? So by you getting into that high vibe and you putting yourself in the situation, in the embodiment that you know that you are, while you are, you know, celebrating life, celebrating your body, celebrating the music, and just dancing is going to be a way also for you to quantum leap as well, okay? Yes, yes. Irosamala. Yeah. I knew I felt the Queen of Swords out here. Very beautiful. So we have the Six of Cups coming in. Yay. Okay. Look at that. You traveling within. And the Queen of Swords. Crow energy. Now, the crow energy has been coming a lot. Okay, but today the crows that have been coming to me have been on the ground, which is very beautiful actually, because it just means that you're connected and you're grounding out your fears. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. And I also see the inner child on the inside is you raising up to that 747 energy, all right, where you got your plane and you're clearing all of that karma and you're allowing yourself to move forward. Okay, you're allowing yourself to move forward, and it's this energy of following your joy. So sometimes you might get trapped in the past for a second, but come inside from your higher perspective, okay? Your higher perspective, your eagle eye, and ask yourself, what am, like, why am I being held to looking back? Is it because I'm searching for a why? Or is it because I'm allowing the energy to come up and to release out? Okay? If you're searching for a why, okay, that is going to keep you entrapped in that prison of the mind. Okay? Sometimes we just have to let go and know that the why, okay, it will come to us in time. Okay, in time, and just trust that it will, and trust that if we're not clearly seeing the why, we can still let that go, and the wisdom will bloom. It will come up to us when we're ready to receive it. Okay, and so you kindly move your head. Okay, you kindly move your head to the present. What can I do in this present moment to alight my light? What can I do in this present moment to raise my vibration? What can I do in this present moment to be thankful for all that I have? Okay, for my journey. Okay, that's what I'm really feeling with that, and that's powerful. That's what's going to help you stay in the energy of the now by still honoring your past. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes, but not allowing your past to keep you stuck. Okay, so also in doing that, I feel that some of you guys definitely need to practice your psychic abilities. All right, if you feel that you're very clairaudient, all right, you practicing and just having an hour or 3 hours where all you're doing is listening to your heart. Okay, and following what your heart says. You know, that's a way to practice that clairaudient. You can even do that with other clairs too, but I find that when everything's silent, there's nothing going on, and you're just listening to what's that action, and then you do that action, and then you go back in and you just listen again and you do the next action. That's really awesome. Also, some of you guys taking a car ride where all you're doing is listening to your clairaudience on where to go. So that means no radio, and you can bring your amethyst if you like, okay? And that means no GPS. Okay, that's another way to increase your trust in yourself, and also to, here to practice, okay, to just practice. For those of you who are very clairvoyant, a way to practice is just to allow images to come to your mind, all right? And then you can write them out or you can draw them out, okay? But you just allow. Instead of forcing images into your mind, you just allow. I like to imagine a chalkboard, okay? And I wait for the chalkboard to show me what it is that I need to see. Instead of me creating it in my mind, okay? Instead of me like saying, putting numbers up there or putting an image up there, instead of me anticipating, okay? This gets you out of the energy of anxiousness, of trying to control it. It gets you into the energy of trusting. And believe me, it takes time, but you envision your chalkboard and then you just wait. A teacher might come to you, whoever, I don't know who your teacher is, right? But a teacher might come to you, and I imagine my teacher is writing on the board, and I wait for my teacher to write or to draw whatever's on the board, and then I see it fully. So my teacher might draw a word. I wait until I see the entire word before I say what it is, okay? And that is you practicing your clairvoyance, because you're seeing it in your third eye, or you could see it projected out. For many of you, it's going to be you seeing it in your third eye space first before you see it projected out. Because if you project it out, it gives you, then you might start to get other energies, all right, that are messing with what's going on, right? So you stay into that front of that third eye and you see that chalkboard. You wait for your teacher to go ahead and put whatever that is, okay? Sometimes you might even see different languages come up on the board as well, and that kind of a thing. And this is to get you to release control. Okay, to release control and to trust what is being given to you. And this also helps you to, because you know how sometimes when you're playing like a game and they're like, the letter starts with L, and then you start saying, all the things that are with an L, similar to how sometimes when we're doing with our charmies, right? But instead of doing that, you just wait. You wait for the answer to be shown to you. So when you're working on your clairvoyance, you wait for the answer to be shown to you, okay? To be shown to you, okay? And that's a way for you to strengthen that. So during this time of coming into alignment, when you have this time of rest where you have space, practice your clairs, okay? Strengthening your connection to your intuition, to your heart, okay? To your guides, to your higher self, to mother, to father, as above, so below, Eros Namala. And so that's basically what this is. This Queen of Voices, that is you strengthening your discernment by practicing strengthening your intuition and doing certain exercises. You can even do, some of you guys are very claircognizant, and what's coming through on that is even like putting stuff inside of a box and that kind of a thing, or so what it would be like is this energy of you like blindfolding yourself and you having like pieces of paper or something like that, right? And you've already written on these pieces of paper ahead of time, and you have a box, okay? And then in that box, you go ahead and put those pieces of paper, or you put, not objects, but you put those pieces of paper, and then you come out and you wait for yourself to receive the download of what it is that you're going to pull out. You can even do this with cards. You can even do this with tarot cards, all right, by you shuffling the cards and you waiting to hear, or not, well, I guess you could do it with here too, but they're saying this for claircognizance, okay? For you to receive what is it, okay? And you're just going to receive it. You're not going to hear it, you're not going to see it, you're just going to know what it is. It's a knowing, okay? And then you just say it, and then you look and you see if you got it right or wrong, right? And if you got it wrong, no big deal. Who cares? Just move, just do it again. This is you strengthening your clairs. This is you strengthening your connection to your intuition so that you can trust yourself and you can trust the intuitive hits that you get, because you're going to be getting a lot more signs, a lot more synchronicities, but they're not necessarily going to come through the things that you see on the outside. These are going to be things that are going to be brought to you. Like you might hear the same word over and over again, or you might see an image over and over again, or you might see something before it comes. And this is a lot of this is just strengthening so you can trust what is being given to you. Okay? Yes. This is you becoming your own guru, you becoming your own oracle. Okay? Yes. Okay, the Emperor. And the Three of Materials. Three of Pentacles. So this is right here. This is you taking action. Three of Pentacles, you taking action and you working with your guides, okay, on whatever that is. But it's this energy of I just heard powerful flotation. So it's this energy of working from a place of emptiness, of lightness. All right, so I think I mentioned that some of you guys between now and the 12th would be a great time to do any kind of like a vegan diet or a vegetarian diet, or do your water fasting. All of these, if needed, please get your GP's okay, sign off on that. All right, some of you guys. But okay, bring it through. So if any of you guys want to do a water fast and you're approved to do a water fast, like you can do water fast, but you are like, okay, I can't do a full water fast. What you can do is you can drink electrolytes, okay, as well as tea. No sugar, no honey, and you can also drink small amounts of coffee with nothing in it, okay? And also drinking apple cider vinegar, like a tablespoon or two, depending on what you got going on. If you are confused or you're not sure, talk to your nurse or your GP or even your pharmacist, okay? Can help you with that. And water fast is not recommended for anyone who's taking any prescription medication, okay? I gotta say that. But apple cider vinegar is a way to hydrate your body, okay? It also is a detoxifier. So with that, you can add some lemon or lime, okay, with any of that. So if you can't do like a straight water fast, you can sort of do like a liquid fast. And if you can't do, or if you feel you're not ready for just a plain like electrolytes, apple cider vinegar, water, tea, kind of like small amounts of coffee, type of fast, you know, for 24 hours or 72 hours, okay, then you can do where you're just doing a liquid fast where everything is a smoothie, okay, and it's all fresh vegetables and fruits. There's also where you can just do a veggie fast, okay, where you're just eating veggies for 3 days, or you're just eating fruits for 3 days. So there's a combinations of how you can do your system. And for anybody who is new to fasting, anything like that, I always recommend that the first thing you do is you just change your routine, okay? So if you're used to eating breakfast in the morning, don't have breakfast, have water, okay? And then after breakfast, just go back to your normal routine of what you've been doing. Yes, and so I think you kind of get that on how you do that, and you work your way into it, okay? So it's not something that you just like, I'm gonna fast, you know. No, there's levels, okay? So you can work your way into that, and when you get comfortable with maybe not eating breakfast for 3 days and you want to go further, then you would just apply it to the next meal, okay? And just drink water or drink your electrolytes or anything like that, or any kind of broth or something like that. And then make sure that whenever you go back to refeed, and that means after you haven't had any like physical food for like 4 hours or 6 hours or 12 hours or whatever that is for you, make sure that it's like a smoothie, you know, with fruits and vegetables, or a salad, and then you can do something heavier. All right, and that's just a way of helping your stomach to heal and treating your body with love while you're also, you know, detoxing. Okay, and detoxing, it doesn't always have to be physical body, guys. It also can be with media. You know, having one day where you do not watch any YouTube. nothing, okay, or having one day where you don't listen to any music except for, like, you know, pure frequency type music. You know, there's all types of different ways that you can cleanse your body, cleanse your mind, cleanse your heart. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. So those are just some things that came through that Spirit wanted me to share with you guys. If you have any questions on that, you can email me, thevisionary317@gmail.com. What else do you want to share before we end? I feel it ending. But this is so you see there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be in between this higher activation that's coming in. So when I just said that, I definitely feel that this is preparing you guys for your high heart activation if you don't already have it activated. If you do have it already activated, it's just preparing you to receive even more, because your manifestation abilities are about to really pop open. So we want to clear any negativity that would delay your co-creation. Okay, so that's really what this process is. Yeah. I just heard full moon union. So yeah, that's beautiful. Chariot, death, 10 of inspiration. Okay, so 10 of wands. Yeah, and that's what this is. So basically what just came out, guys, is confirmation of what I just said. All right, is that you moving forward to your rebirth. All right, there goes the moth. All right, because the moth comes to the flame, right? And so your flame is getting brighter, it's getting brighter. So you're not just going to attract more light, you're also going to attract darkness as well. And so you have to be everything that we've been saying and that we share is ways to protect your etheric field, so that you just feel protected and shielded at all times. And that way nothing can hook onto you and stop you from moving forward. Okay, so this is that 10 of inspiration, that 10 of wands, that struggle, that defense, those hooks, those latches, that trauma, that karma, that anxiety, that worry, you know, all those things. It's no longer going to be able to hold you back anymore. All right, like that is that process of preparing you to be able to move forward without any kind of obstruction. Okay, yeah. So that's also interesting that I said that, obstruction to justice. That's interesting. How does that come into play, Spirit? What has taken, or what you feel has been lost, it will be returned to you tenfold. Okay, so this is also preparing you to receive that reward. Thank you, Maat. Some of you guys have been praying for justice. You've been praying for justice to prevail in something, and I feel like there's been like court proceedings, or there's been something legal where you need a yes, and I feel like it's going to be yes, especially because this is the card of 3. All right, so it's this energy of the Trinity, you know, just that full alignment into your sacred destiny, into ease, into grace. Yeah, and you also pulling on the energy of all of these horses. Look at that. You see where those lines are? She's pulling that energy from the horses. So also the horse is a very strong spirit animal at this time for everyone. Okay. And I feel like the generosity that you have shown to others in the past, all that good karma is also coming into you guys. Yeah. And I feel this directly coming in from her solar plexus energy too, like really shining out. So again, preparing you guys to be masters of your energy, okay? And being a master of your energy, then that helps you, that's your master of your life, okay? Your master of co-creation. Right, always from a place for the highest good of all, you know, that kind of energy where you want to not only do good for yourself, but you want to do good for all that are around you, but all that are in contact with you, all that are in contract with you, and just all in general, not even only for the human race, but for all beings everywhere. That kind of energy. So that definitely, navel chakra, the 100 reading, the navel chakra is definitely coming online for some of you guys, and that heightens your manifestation abilities as well, because you just feel one with everything. Okay, and that's also why your psychic abilities are popping as well. Okay, okay. Again, so yeah, the energy of the 3. So 13, 7, and 10 is 30, brings us to the energy of the 3. So he just wanted to confirm that with that. Okay. Stop doubting your path. I just heard. Stop doubting your path. I'm going to read one more time. This is what we started this with. I wasn't planning on coming on, but Spirit called me right to the table. So you're being called for something, and this is how we're going to end. Okay. Portal gateway unto thy heart is opening. Honor thy path. Thou hast been shown thee with love. Okay. Also, S and EE, those were the 2 letters that doubled. When I was writing, I wrote them twice. And I don't know, it spells C to me. I'm seeing the word C, but there's something, and I dropped my selenite on my thumb this morning, and as soon as I did, I didn't feel anything. I heard wake up. Okay, so so definitely there's a big, okay, third eye opening as well, because his heart is opening up. Okay, guys. And I'm being called to say again the words metropolis and megalithic were the other words I heard after I drew this here, and that's MM. Okay. And I'm also getting that the seemingly impossible will now come to pass. Okay. So this is the energy of, I believe in miracles. Miracles are possible for me. All right. If you don't believe that you can have this new life, if you don't believe that you were meant to have this position that has been bestowed upon you, if you don't believe that you're meant to be happy, if you don't believe that you are a co-creator, creatrix of your reality, okay, if you don't believe that true love is possible for you, if you don't believe that living an anxiety-free life is possible for you, then none of this will happen, okay? Because you have to believe it. You have to believe it. And believing it is not sitting in fear and allowing yourself to be trapped in your mind or your heart, okay? That's not going to get you there. It's refocusing your attention on love, on happiness, on celebrating, on life, on increasing the things that you know make you feel alive, awake, okay, and alert, okay? So strengthening your intuition, getting out there in nature, doing your aerobic exercises, also your anaerobic exercises, your deep breathing, okay, doing your yoga, doing whatever your nutrition, your diet is calling you to do, okay, that kind of a thing. And yes, do research. Take everything that you've gotten and go into your heart, okay? And you can also ask the universe to confirm for you what is for you. All right, and you'll receive the confirmations of what is for you. Okay. Remember that your heart is in charge, right? Your heart is this unconditional love. It's God. Your heart is the boss. Follow it. Yes. This energy of how did you say it? Without fail. It's this beautiful trusting, this beautiful light that is bursting through your heart, allowing you to see that there is so much more than your fear. There's so much more than your trauma. There's so much more here for you to enjoy, to experience, to create, to share, to invent. All right? And now is your time. Now is your time. Now is your time. Okay? Now is your time. Just say yes. Yes to your heart. Yes to the things that are pulling your heart into these places that may be unknown, uncertain. But believe me, divine alignment Divine timing is here. We're in judgment. That is where we are. It's like, no, the divine is orchestrating these beautiful moments for you. But you got to be open to receive. Okay? Irosamala, irasimina, luchimati, iti namo. Tisimala toba. Hirasnima. Yeah, let the dominoes fall where they may. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. This was good. I'm like, this was good. This was great. I'm still processing also, like, this stuff that came through. There's a lot of, like, I feel it rearranging inside of everyone. Like, things are moving, okay? Recalibration is happening. I can feel it. So with that energy, it's definitely do things that are grounding for yourself. And that's anything that you can focus. Anything that helps you focus, that's going to help you to stay grounded, okay? Whatever that is for you could be different for everyone. All right. Irasamala kirasimina lokotasimina makatishimina mokotopati inamakati initaloba. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you for coming on live with me as we're ending with 33 people in the chat. I love that. I love that so very much because it's confirmation also of the reading and of the sixth energy coming in with the light priestess. Okay. Very powerful. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Thank you all. Mwah.